there, welcome back to our class, and I'd like us to look at some more questions on indices. We have looked at the laws of indices, and I would like us to look at different way of asking questions that are going to involve indices. And I'm going to look at about 4 questions, and we see how we can be able to approach them. The first question, it's on the board. We have 512 power 4 over 3 times 27 power minus 2 over 3. All of them divided by 1, 28 power 2 times 9 power negative 2. So here, the first thing we can use, so this one, we can write 5, 12, 27, 128, and 9 into the base of 2 and 3 respectively, because 5, 12 is a multiple of 2, and in this case 5, 12 is the same as 2 power 9. So we can have it like this: 2 power 9, that one is for 5, 12. Then you multiply by 4 over 3 times 27, that is 3 cubed. Then you multiply by power minus 2 over 3, all over 128, which is equals to 2 power 7. Then that is squared there, times 9 is 3 squared power minus 2. So in this case we can open these brackets. 9 times 4 over 3, so by 3, 1 by 3, 3 gets 3 times 4, 12. So that is 2 power 12 times 3 times minus 2 over 3. So by 3, 1 by 3, 1, we're going to be left with 1 times minus 2, which is minus 2. That is 3 power minus 2, all over as 2 power 7, 2 there, 7 times 2, 14, 2 power 14, times 3 squared times minus 2, you get 2 times minus 2 is minus 4, that is 3 power minus 4. Then from there, you can see that we have the numerator and the denominator, and we have 2 power 2, and then we have 2 power 14 there. And the bases are the same, and this division sign here, of course, in indices we subtract. So we can simplify this one, and we have 2 power 12, then when you divide by 2 power 14, you subtract the powers, minus 14, then times the 3 power minus 2, and then divide, of course, we subtract the powers, minus, but then we are subtracting minus 4, so it is minus 4. And of course, in this case, you're going to be left with 2 power 12 minus 14, that is minus 2 times 3 minus 2 minus minus 4. Minus followed by minus is plus, so we get minus 2 plus 4, we get 3 power 2. And this one, you can also write it as, if you want to have this being positive number there, you can also write it as 3 squared all over 2 power 2. In other case, this one is going to be 3 squared is 9 all over 2 squared is 4, because when the sign is minus, power is minus, of course we said that one is the reciprocal of that one, but for if you want to change the sign there, you can have it as you divide by 1, or you get the reciprocal of that, you get it on the denominator side, 2 power positive 2. And of course, your answer is going to be 9 over 4, or you can write it into mixed fraction. How many times does 4 goes to 9? 2. We need 1 out of 4. So that's how you can be able to simplify that kind of question. Good. Let's look at the next question on the board. We have 9 power x plus 1 plus 3 power 2x plus 1 is equals to 36. Well, when you look at our question here, we have 9 power x plus 1 plus 3 power 2x plus 1. One thing that you need to note is that we have addition sign, and we have not looked at any rule. They don't have any rule for indices where you have addition of numbers. So in this case, we are going to treat it in a bit different way, though we are going to use the same indices. So the first thing here, I look at 9 at the 3. Of course, we can have 9 into the base of 3, but that 6, we cannot have 3 to power any number to giving us 36. So in this case, we need to approach it in a different way. So let's see. So 9 is the same as 3 squared. So this is 3 squared into bracket x plus 1 plus 3 power 2x plus 1 is equals to 36. And when you have it like that, you can open a bracket and have it as 2x plus 2, then plus 3 2x plus 1 is equals to 36. And now we can have, this is the first row of indices where we had a power m times a power n is equals to, we apply that one, we said a power m times a power n is equals to a power m plus n. We have this case here, we can be able to go back to that. I want us to apply that first row here to write this 3 power 2x plus 1 in this format now as 3 power 2x, we multiply by 3 power 2, because that's where you come from to get the 3 power 2x plus 2. Then we add 3, we write it, this one in also that form, 3 power 2x plus 1 is the same as 3 power 2x times 3 power 1. This is going to give us 36. And if you can be able to look at our case here, we have 3 squared here and 3 power 2x, 3 power 2x on both of them. This sign is addition. If it was multiplication, we could have done it differently, but because it is addition, we have to go through a different approach. Now, 3 power 2x is common. We can factor it out. We remove it out, 3 power 2x. If you divide by 3 power 2x on this part here, you're going to be left with 3 squared plus 3 power 2x. If you factor it out here, you're going to be left with 3 power 1. This is going to give us 36. And then, of course, this is going to be 3 power 2x. 3 squared is 9 plus 3 power 1 is 3 is equals to 36. And of course, this case here, we can write it here. We have 3 power 2x into bracket. 9 plus 3 is 12 is equals to 36. Now in this case, we have removed our addition sign here. Now we have multiplication. So we can divide by 12 on both sides. We have 12 divided by 12 is 1. So we have 3 power 2x is equals to 12 divided by 36 is 3 is equals to 3. Of course, 3 is just 3 power 1 there. And if you want to write it into index form, and then our bases are the same, 3 power 2x, this is 3 power 1. If this is equals to that, then if the bases are the same, we can also conclude that also the powers are the same. Or in other words, we can drop the powers. We have 2x is equals to 1. And then our x will be, we divide by 2 on both sides, we're going to be having 1 over 2, or simply a half. So that is how you can be able to solve that kind of a question. So we are going to look at question number 3 and 4 in our next session. Thank you very much for having your time.